Jeff Booth is here on this weather alert day. A little bit of everything. Moisture.
Yes. A little bit of ice, a little bit of sleet, a little bit of snow. Now, one thing we had going for us was the fact that we had this turn back over to rain around midnight. That actually really helped out because that helps to melt some of the moisture. And it's a good spelling day, B-U-S-Y. Busy. It's very busy out there.
Oh, but
today.
I liked when you said cornucopia.
Cornucopia? Okay, that's a good one too. Yeah, that's a good word.
That's a good Scrabble word right there.
I usually only get to use cornucopia around Thanksgiving, so I'm happy to be able to use it.
That's good.
You should try to work in turducken.
Turducken?
It's a turducken of weather elements.
Challenge accepted.
Oh, goodness.
So basically, watch for like the next hour and a half, and I probably will throw it in there. But we'll talk about the bumper shoot today, which is your umbrella. You needed that earlier, but things are moving out of here, so that's good news. A look outside, well, we are looking at a little bit of moisture on the camera right there, but honestly, that's moving out of here. And again, I'm happy to say, too, look, that's just moisture. If it was frozen precip on this camera, you kind of still see it. So good news there. It's just cloudy out there as we look out onto the city, and those temperatures are chilly. We're right above freezing here in town. We have actually dipped below freezing as you move on up into the northern portion of the area, but it's still pretty mild. Per se, I guess, relative. As you look out southeast of the city, we've got temperatures in the upper 30s and low 40s in some areas, so that's good news. They've mainly been dealing with rain. Really, the ice concerns, the really slickest spots are in the northern portion of the area, and we've had to actually Tino up in Marion all morning, and he's been showing us all the ice up that way. So if you're going to be out and about, especially if you're coming in from the north side, watch out for slick spots, and keep in mind, too, bridges, overpasses, those are the types of things that freeze first, so be very careful as you drive over those as well. Mainly just rain down in the south, and we are looking at wind chill factors. Upper teens right now in Kenton, mid-20s here in Columbus, low to mid-20s elsewhere. So yeah, the winds aren't helping with the situation, but your outdoor workers forecast, I'm not going to rule out a couple of flurries early. I don't think we're going to see a whole lot on that front. I won't rule them out because we still have some of that low-level moisture sticking around. Heading to work, though, right around 30. We're going to drop a couple more degrees. We're going to actually bounce back into the low 30s by lunchtime, right around 32. But you can see the temperatures with your hour-by-hour forecast. They don't really move a whole lot, and that's because, well, we've got the clouds out there now, and some colder air is going to work in out behind the system that came through here last night and this morning, and we'll end up with a high right around 33 with overcast to mostly cloudy skies out there today. Now, we had those winter weather advisories in effect yesterday in central Ohio. They've been dropped, and actually this was something we were talking about yesterday. I was saying I sense they're going to drop these early because normally the Weather Service kind of gives themselves about a 3-hour cushion to 4-hour cushion on either side of these, and that's exactly what they've done. They dropped it. Things have moved on out of here. At least here in town, you got to still watch out if you're in the north and northeast, so keep that in mind. If you're coming in from the north or the northeast side, you're going to be dealing with some issues out there. We do have some slick spots up that way. Also, some flood warnings to talk about along the Scioto River as you move south of the city. Also one out towards Coshocton, and flood advisories as you move out into far eastern Ohio. Here's what we're looking at right now, though. Live Doppler 10 radar has the worst of the moisture moving out of here. Now, I do want to point out, you can see right here out towards Wilmington, a little bit of that white showing up there, a little bit of snow, and that's just some low-level moisture. Just because we're not seeing anything on the radar here doesn't mean that we're not getting it. So as you get farther away from the radar, the beam gets higher and higher into the atmosphere. So fun little science lesson right here. So a radar shoots out an angle, so the farther away you get from it, the higher up it is in the atmosphere. So sometimes that beam actually shoots over the precip. So even though we're not seeing anything in these areas, doesn't mean we won't see any flurries. And again, that's not because our radar is wrong. It's just because of the way that the radar works. But here's what it looks like with your live Doppler 10 radar out in southeastern Ohio. You can see some of that rain still just south of Cambridge, moving on in towards Noble County, McConnellsville, and Morgan County. We're looking at some of that out towards Athens County and down into Portsmouth. We have that moisture, and it's pulling on out of here, moving on out of here, and we will be looking at, again, just a few flurries on the back edge of all this. But I do want to point out that as you move out into central portions of the country, we have a lot of clear sky, and we are going to see some sunshine as we head into the weekend. So we're drying out this morning, slick spots out there early, not as active over the weekend, I'm happy to say, but notice we keep the clouds around through the morning hours, and again, a couple of flurries show up on your hour-by-hour forecast. Here's lunchtime, most of us looking at dry conditions and kind of cloudy. We get on into the afternoon, 4 o'clock, we'll see a couple of breaks here and there, but not an overly sunny day by any means, and you can see by 7:30, we're starting to see a little break up, and those clouds continue to break up through the evening and into the overnight hours. That sets us up for a cold start tomorrow morning. By tomorrow morning, we're partly to mostly cloudy, temperatures near 20s, some spots in the teens, and we do get that sunshine taking hold through the afternoon tomorrow, so it's going to look a little brighter out there tomorrow than it will today. So today, we're giving it a first alert day mainly because of your morning commute. It's going to affect folks in the north. We're looking at 33 for a high, then 36 with decreasing clouds and some sun in the afternoon tomorrow. 44 on Sunday. I like that. We're actually closer to average for this time of year. Might be able to get out there in the garden or just get out there in the yard, get some of that work done if you've been putting it off. And then as we get on into the week, next week, 40 on Monday, 47 on Tuesday, mid-40s Wednesday and Thursday. Notice a fairly quiet pattern for quite some time. We're back to 50 by Friday. The next best chance for a weather alert day looks like it'll either be on Friday or Saturday rather, or Sunday. You can see here at the end of the 10-day. Now, this will change just because we're so far out from this, but keep tuning back. We will have updates on this throughout the week. And for now, we want